The Solomon Paradox: Wisdom in Everyone Else's Shoes. In the bustling cityscape of modern life, we often find ourselves advising others with the wisdom of Solomon, only to stumble through our own challenges like novices. This phenomenon, aptly named the Solomon Paradox, is the curious psychological concept where individuals exhibit greater wisdom when reasoning about other people's problems compared to their own. Imagine Sarah, a young professional on the cusp of a career decision. Her friend, Alex, is at a similar crossroads but seeks Sarah's counsel on which opportunity to pursue. As Sarah carefully outlines the pros and cons, mapping out every conceivable implication for Alex, her insights sparkle with clarity and foresight. Conversely, when Sarah reflects on her own career path, the sparkling haze of those insights turns into indistinct fog. She may even find herself consulting Alex, who, equipped with Sarah's earlier wisdom, guides her with remarkable precision. This paradox might seem humorous and somewhat trivial, but it underscores an essential aspect of human nature. Our self-narratives are often muddled by emotional entanglement and personal bias. But when we step into another's narrative, we become spectators, even guides, viewing the storyline with clarity and detachment. Empirical studies support the reality of this paradox. Research suggests that psychological distance promotes wisdom, suggesting that when we think about a problem that is not immediately ours, it becomes easier to mobilize what's known as wise reasoning. This involves recognizing the limits of one's knowledge, seeking compromise, and considering various perspectives and the broader context. Take the typical workplace scenario where employees are tasked with troubleshooting issues. While Jim might unravel his colleague's dilemma with poised calmness and a strategic action plan, his own issues might languish from procrastination and overthinking. The insightful extrapolation from the Solomon Paradox is that wisdom is not an inherent trait but a mode of thinking that can be nurtured through deliberate practice. By intentionally adopting an outsider's perspective on our problems, even considering them as if they belong to someone else, we might turn confusion into clarity and indecision into decisive action. Moreover, modern life, with its intricate web of professional and personal demands, lends itself perfectly to adopting this approach. Through the prism of the Solomon Paradox, one can learn to consult their own Alex, concocting scenarios that mentally distance themselves from the issue at hand. Journaling, role-playing, or even advocation through an imaginary wise counsel are excellent techniques to channel an outsider's wisdom. So, next time you find yourself on the horns of a dilemma, envision yourself as the sage consultant to another. You may just uncover that the wisdom you impart to others is the wisdom you needed for yourself all along. And like Sarah and Alex, you'll swap roles, turning advice given into advice received, navigating life's modern maelstrom with a playful sense of humor and awe-filled surety left in the wake of the ancients. Through this whimsical blend of human humor and insightful exploration, may we embrace the Solomon within, extending his paradox into a practical technique for modern living's myriad pressures.